Where's my live stream?
There's my fake tan. Calm down now.
I think it's just sort of rosy now. It's just
That's good.
Yeah,
It's the blusher I put.
I think so. Yeah.
The whore's bath I had this morning.
Yes, Queen.
Oh yeah, the gate guy, the blood dripping through.
God bless him. Bum 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 bum. Oh, sweet Johnny, lend me your memes. Sweet Johnny. He's back.
Ow!
He's back. He's been away. He's been saving kids stuck down wells
With coronavirus.
with coronavirus. He flew to Australia to help out with the bushfires. As soon as here's a little story for you about Sweet Johnny. As soon as he saw the news about the Australian wildfires, he immediately tore off his shirt.
There's a burning inside.
There was a deep burning inside of him, inside of his loins. He tore off his shirt and he jumped onto the next plane over to Australia. And that's the notifications working there. That's good news.
Plug.
And he got to Australia and he ran immediately into the burning bushfires and came out with just one live koala that he saved.
I had a lot more when I went in.
And he came out with the koala and was immediately branded a hero, but then sadly, on closer inspection, the koala was discovered to have had some quite problematic tweets from 2010. So Sweet Johnny did the only decent thing and ran him over in his pickup truck and came home.
Yeah.
So really all you contributed to the Australian wildfires was the fossil fuel that it took to fly there and back.
And I killed a racist koala.
Well, yeah, I mean, so I guess that's a net positive in a way, isn't it?
It balances it out.
Yeah.
But yeah, and on route back, I obviously caught coronavirus and I've been in quarantine.
Brought it over. Yeah.
I'm the super spreader.
Yeah. I'm not the super spreader, I'm the super spreader's son, and I'm busy spreading super until the super spreading's done. Yeah. I'm busy spreading the Kung flu.
It's sexually transmitted.
Is it?
Well,
I guess if you
have sex with someone with it.
yeah, it's probably quite likely that you're gonna get it. Do you remember there was an article that was doing the rounds, a video, in fact, of a young. Okay, now sorry, I need to make sure I use the correct terminology. A young person on Twitter. She was in a fuck. I fucked it already.
Oh, she.
Yeah, they were in a toilet on a plane, and they were licking the toilet seat.
Yes, I did see that.
Yeah, and the headlines were like, gender fluid influencer licks toilet seat for lols.
I mean, you're just asking.
Now, I want to see this influencer do a tour of
Train station toilets.
train station toilets around the Chinatown area of London.
Oh,
Come on, let's put your money where your mouth is. You know what? Yeah, you think you're hard, do you? Think you're tough? Come on, get licking those door handles.
she just needs one of her parents to just tell her to stop showing off.
Yeah, right. Come on. Like that was.
That's crushing, isn't it?
Just please. I know your friends are here. Just come on.
Stop showing off in front of your friends.
That's it. Stop showing off. Just death. Absolute death. What I mean, what do you think? What's like an equivalent weapon, like actual physical weapon to that phrase from a parent's? Like it's like the AR-15.
Yeah. Is that I'm disappointed? Is the AR-15?
I'm not angry. I'm just disappointed.
That's like a bottom eight, but like an atomic bomb.
Jesus, it's the stop showing off in front of your friends. It's the AR-15 with the bump stock to enable fully auto.
I mean, but, to be fair, when my parents used to say that to me, I would be standing on the table doing like a willy dance or something.
yeah,
So
windmilling at your
on,
arms.
on reflection, I was showing off a lot.
Yeah, that's why it hurt so much, because it was so true.
Being caught out.
Oh, God. Rough times as a child, guys. It was tough growing up on the mean streets of Henfield. And
BN5.
the only joys you had were showing off to your lame-ass mates.
And smoking some squidgy black behind the scout hut.
I didn't remember that.
Actually, it was soap, but it wasn't squidgy black. We weren't that special.
come on.
Okay, fucking hell.
There was a guy called Johnny who would sell us weed, and he would always be a
Do you
story.
mean hippie Johnny?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember he lived at Coombe Road. Oh,
Yeah.
just grassed him up.
It's grassing. 20 years later, the cops immediately back. Johnny on John Coombe Road, right? Get him.
Johnny.
He'd always have a fucking story about whatever the weed was. Oh yeah, this came down from the mountains on the backs of donkeys. This is squidgy gold seal.
Yeah.
Where's the gold bit? The gold bit was never there.
Nepalese temple boar.
Yeah,
Fuck off, just...
give me your African bushweed and fuck off.
You're going to be Oxo Keeper all I care.
Yeah, Jesus, come on. I'm 16. I don't need the song and the dance. Just get yeah. Christ. Anyway, Sweet Johnny is back. No one can take that away from you.
No.
You know? No one can say, well, I mean, people can say anything, can't
I'm a
they?
strong, independent woman.
You are.
And
You
I'm
don't
here
need
to
no
stay.
man. Yep. It's Valentine's Day. And let me just be the first to say, Sweet Johnny, that if your ass was a Palestinian terrorist funeral, call my dick Jeremy Corbyn.
That's how exciting. Oh, dear.
Oh, baby,
Too
Jesus.
early to start crying.
Do you think? Yeah.
That's love right there.
Oh. I can't. The only ones I think of
you
are
know-
just so dark.
I thought you were going to go the Israeli way and sort of smash. Yeah, I just thought it was
No.
going to be involved in my ass being smashed up.
God's sake. I don't know. If no, I can't. It's too much. Well, coffee memes.
Steady job and a couple extra potatoes. That's all I want.
You're getting on, you're pushing 30, Slugger. You know, it's time to think about getting some ambition.
Oh, I always figured I'd live a little bit longer without it.
Don't forget, kid, that what you're trying to do here is to be bright and chipper and entertaining and intelligent and sort of glitzy, and that's funny, and it's kind of cool, and it's interesting, and it's edgy, and all of that. It puts that facade of momentary charisma on you, and if you don't play that out, you actually fail.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Coffee and Memes on Threshold.fm. I've accidentally just shut down all the browser windows.
Oh, okay. From the noise you made, I thought it was...
Kid killed their whole stream.
Yeah, it was the end of you.
If your ass was a Chinese restaurant, I'll have the poo-poo platter.
It's a lot
What's
of...
that from? That's from C2Y2K or something.
CKY. Probably. Brandon Dickamilli or whatever.
Oh, great times. No, it's from Jackass, where they go in.
Oh, it's
put the-
Party Boy, isn't it?
Yeah, they put the smuggle a poo into the restaurant and put it in the food. You go, I think there's meat in here. I ordered the vegetarian.
Oh, mate, Chris Pontius is fucking hilarious, man.
Oh god, that was wild. There's a few bits from earlier. Man arrested in police sting after agreeing to pay prostitute with hamburger. Not.
Whoa, hold on. Where in
I
the...
always wondered what Leslie was up to.
Yeah. Yeah, the Hamburglar. Why is...
Government gives Ofcom the ambitious task of regulating the internet. Oh, that'll be fine. There won't be any problems with that, will there?
There'll be some intern. Right, so this is what you got to do. It's your first day.
Okay, so do you know what the internet is? Have you
I've
been
heard
on?
it. I've heard of it.
You know Netscape?
Yeah.
Do you want?
Out of Vista, yeah.
Yeah, you want? Do you know how to set up an email address? Okay, let's get started. Let's try it. Dave at Hotmail. No, it's taken. Okay.
Go on 5 Jeeves on the
God.
3rd floor.
How many Daves are there? Dave 700. Ask Jeeves how to censor the internet. Drug lord El Chapo missed daughter's lavish gangster wedding with cartel security hitman. Wait. Where is El Chapo? Isn't he in the Nick now?
That's why I
They got
missed
him
that,
again.
that's
right.
why that's why I missed it.
Yeah. That's the shtick, is it? The jailed Sinaloa cartel boss El Chapo wasn't there to walk his daughter down the aisle, as he's currently serving a life sentence at a US prison dubbed the Alcatraz of the Rockies. El Chapo is considered to have been the most powerful drug trafficker in the world and was at one point considered the #1 target of the US government prior to his incarceration. Anyway, his daughter looks gorgeous on her wedding day, I
she
must
does.
say.
She does.
She really looks
Don't
like
they
the
look
belle of the
happy?
ball.
Don't they look happy?
They do, and they deserve to be happy.
They
you know?
do.
After everything they've been through,
The stress she's been through.
all the stress of having your dad be, the notorious drug lord El Chapo.
But the thing that I ask is, who walked her down the aisle?
Who would be able to fill those boots? Unbelievable. Well, as it turned out, Dwayne The Rock Johnson stood in.
He does everything, doesn't he? He does everything.
Him and Kevin Hart walked her down the aisle.
Kevin Hart, he was the minister.
It's fine. He's just there. He's dropping a few homophobic gags.
Everyone's laughing.
Having the time of his life. The famous drug, in a scene slightly reminiscent of The Godfather. Instead, you come to my house on the. Oh, sorry, I'll do the voice. Instead, you come to my house on the TV to be mad in that lake and ask me to do a fucking murder for cash. The famous drug lord was absent from the wedding, but his first wife, Maria, stepped in for the important duties of the father-daughter dance. Great. I don't know how much more value there is in this. Look, there's them skiing. That's delightful.
So this
They're
guy's
big on the gram.
Yeah, this guy's a known hitman that his daughter's married. Is that right?
Is that what they're getting at, or is it just that there was some security?
Oh,
there?
okay.
I don't know.
If you're a known hitman, surely you should probably be arrested.
One of Chapo's sons was in attendance at the wedding. Unsurprising. Oh look, who is this? So this is a Instagram account belonging to what? The daughter?
She ain't got many followers.
No, right?
Yeah.
Oh, God, it's all in Spanish, mate. What the? Why bother? Do you know what I mean?
What's the point?
What's the point? Yeah, you're gonna be a drug lord's. You're gonna be a drug lord's daughter on the gram. At least like
Learn English.
Christ, yeah. For God's sake.
That's why you'll follow. It's weak. Your gram game is weak.
Brexit happened at the end of last month. Time to learn English.
Enough's enough.
Christ. What a waste of time. Anyway, she's up on the gram, she's snowboarding on the gram. Oh, look, that's the proposal there. Proposed while snowboarding on the gram.
Oh, where do they go? Tahoe, somewhere nice like that.
Cute, yep. The wedding took place in January, but the images didn't emerge until later. Edgar proposed to Alejandrina during a ski trip, in which Maria also captured and shared on her Instagram account. Well, God, I wish them the best.
Oh, God, yeah.
Is there any way can I donate to the sort of wedding present fund or anything?
I think they got that covered.
Or maybe I'll send them the severed head of one of their business rivals.
Yes.
That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Oh, it's you shouldn't have.
The arresting officer, whoever arrested their father.
Oh, lovely. That would be nice, wouldn't it? Yeah. TikTok's viral penny challenge game is dangerous and deadly, says emergency services.
Oh, do you have to just stick a penny in some... is it just a socket? Okay.
Yeah, right. Let's get this boy up on the thing. It looks like you just stick your fingers in a plug socket. Simple enough game. Everyone can get involved. Fun for the whole family, right?
Yeah, it's like the one we were kids and we just put our fingers in them.
Yeah. Well, they've got the game now that you've got a phone charger involved, really, is what the situation is here. A senior fire chief has slammed a dangerous stunt circulating through the TikTok social media app. This is Jeff Parsons. We're whopping up a huge 18 shares. Known as the Penny Challenge. No one shares Jeff Parsons' articles ever. He's
really trying. He probably started this craze just to try and push his articles.
I would not be surprised. I would not be surprised if we end up hearing about him on a true crime podcast in a few years. Down and out journalist Jeff Parsons, struggling to keep his job because of the low share rate, goes out basically starting dangerous viral trends and committing crime so he can get the scoop to try and get his fucking shares up on the Metro. Would not surprise me at all. Man buries Big Mac meal in garden and eats it 14 months later. Okay, we're definitely doing that one next.
Yeah. Leslie's in this a lot, isn't he? She's a busy mum.
Yeah. Boris in holiday riddle over who paid for 15 grand trip to Mystique. Mystique.
Mystique played.
Yeah.
Paid.
Guess so. Wow, look at your boy Kim Jong-un there, looking like a gangster motherfucker in that. Is that a trilby?
He's badass,
Is that a fedora? Yeah, I think he is rocking a fedora. He needs to get a neck beard to go with that, and then he's going to be serious.
Hipsterific.
North Korea executes top official for leaving coronavirus quarantine to go to baths. What? To go to baths?
You know,
Wait,
like bath.
like a swimming baths?
Yeah. Because they have those.
They still have what, like communal baths, or is it just like a swimming
Yeah,
bath? Well, I guess
guess
so. It's yeah.
God knows.
Look, which one are we getting? Are we going to get into this penny challenge, Jack, or what?
Yeah, I think because it seems like the most retarded thing.
Okay. Known as the Penny Challenge, the viral game sees teenagers plugging a charger part of the way into the wall before trying to get a spark by touching the prongs with a penny. Okay, yep, nice. The US firefighters have already had to race to a school where the stunt went wrong and caused a fire. Now, Michael Klusker, a station manager in Carlisle, Cumbria, has said teens taking inspiration from the challenge and imitating it need to be more responsible. The outcome from this is that someone will get seriously hurt. Mr. Klusker said, every year there are a number of people killed by electrical shocks. It can kill you if it gets you right. Anything that interferes with electrical equipment, unless you're a qualified electrician, is very dangerous. And it was for that reason alone that I voted to leave the EU. Okay. Wait, London coronavirus patient used Uber to get to hospital.
Yep.
Fuck, man.
Yeah.
The side column is on fleek
Yeah,
today.
it is.
Unbelievable. Storm Dennis is going to be worse than previously thought.
Fucking Dennis.
God, I thought they only named storms after women.
No, well, they can't. That implies that. Yeah.
Well, I think that was the point, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
Right.
We all know what they can be like, you know.
Well, I'll just be pronouncing it Denise then. We'll see. He added, I do think social media is an issue. Sorry, I do think social media is an issue, giving people ideas that are probably not ideal, like the idea of remaining in the EU.
Giving them ideas above their station.
People should take responsibility for their own actions, and they should want to live in a country that is capable of governing itself with its own laws, fishing its own waters, and taking back control. In my 25 years in the job, I have seen the consequences of people overstepping the mark when it comes to showing off.
Showing off.
We would encourage people not to mimic or copy some of the reckless stunts that are commonly viewed by other members of the European Union. Right. Okay.
England for the English.
But England for the English, particularly Greece and the financial troubles that they have been in recently. We do not want any part of it.
Stop lending them money.
I'm fed up with bailing out Spain.
So there you go.
Wow.
Brexit is the cause of everything.
Doesn't surprise me, man. This is this goddamn penny challenge. It
does look fucking stupid, doesn't it?
Yeah, man. Okay, so look, we've got a lot to cut, a lot to get on with here, mate. It's already 20 past. Do you know what I mean? We're wasting time with all of that banter at the beginning. There's lot to cover. Sajid Javid lashes out, saying no self-respecting minister would accept the job. Okay, man buries Big Mac meal in garden and eats it 14 months later.
So the whole meal, even the Coke.
Don't know, the chips. Yeah, I mean the chips look a little bit, a bit iffy, but I've certainly snorted worse.
Yeah. I found chips like in my old car. Like obviously I dropped after having a drive-through, and years later they're still just chips, not mouldy, nothing. It's kind of concerning.
It's a bit of a concern when not even the mould will eat the food.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
it's just like not having any part of that.
Emma Brazel, 6,000 shares on this. Parsons, you need to really take note. Covering, dangerous things where people can die, forget about it.
Burying
Geezer who looks like Chris Moyles buries Big Mac. Come on, now we're in business. A man buried a Big Mac meal in his friend's garden and ate it more than a year later in a stomach-churning challenge that no one asked for.
Yeah, right. Why are you doing it? Just because.
Man, I'm so hyped just to see Kim Jong-un's outfit for this.
I know, it keeps distracting me.
It really. I mean, he looks like a sort of New York mobster from the 1920s.
I reckon just every Fridays they dress up. It was Blues Brothers Friday, so just like.
Hey, don't upset Fat Kimmy. Fat Kimmy will have you fucking offed.
He's just watched The Surprise. He's finally got over to him.
Fat Kimmy will off 7 generations of your family. You better bow down and respect the hammer and sickle. Big Kimmy throw you in the fucking gulag. Matt Nadin, 40, from Barnsley, South Yorkshire, has always been proud of his ability to eat gone-off food without throwing up.
How do you?
Do you think it's a skill you develop,
Yeah.
or is it just something you find
Or
out?
when you're a fat fuck and you've gone in the fridge, it's like, oh, it's gone off. Fuck it, I'll eat it anyway.
It's probably on the turn. Oh, fuck it, I'll have it anyway. And you just keep pushing it further and further. Right, and you poured yourself, the lumpiest cup of tea every night.
Curdling.
Fuck it, I just get it done, yeah. But decided to push his talent to the limit by doing the so-called
Talent?
McDonald's 365 challenge. Okay.
That's invented.
Yeah, this is these challenges are social constructs.
Yeah.
These to celebrate his 40th birthday. Incredible. The dad of 3, to take responsible action to eat year-old fast food. The dad of 3 first bought the fast food meal consisting of a Big Mac, fries, and a chocolate milkshake before he turned 39 in November 2018. Then he dug a hole in his friend Andy Thompson's backyard. Big Andy. Nice. Old Big Andy, and buried the food in a Tupperware box. The sales manager intended to dig it up on his 40th birthday in November 2019, but only found the time to retrieve it recently, meaning that it was 14 months old. He and Andy then took it back to the McDonald's restaurant where they originally purchased it from, before Matt chowed down on the nauseating food. Okay, the burger looks absolutely fine.
Yeah, it does actually.
Like-
if anything, it looks better.
Totally fine.
So the lettuce is just gone.
Yeah, so, I mean, it was kept in an airtight container.
That's a bit, Tupperware, notoriously good for keeping things fresh.
I mean, that is the point, right? Isn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
So I'm not surprised that, like,
It hasn't completely.
well, I mean, the bread.
I mean, he had to put it in something because obviously the worms would have got to it.
If you think about it, if you bought a packet of like burger buns from a shop that came sealed in a wrapper,
Yep.
and just left them in the cupboard for a year, they'd probably look pretty similar when you took them out. I wonder what
those
the
are
bloody...
airtight. It's true, actually.
Yeah,
If you suck all the air, whatever air is out of there as well.
yeah. This is a sham.
This is a challenge for us.
Yeah, come on. This is what people want to see, right? The 1-year-old McDonald's mukbang. It took over 20 minutes for him to consume it overall. Hold on a second. It took 20 minutes overall for him to consume it overall.
Oh, love.
With the chips covered in blue mould. Don't tell me, why does, I don't know why I'm from West Country there. Don't tell me you ate those mouldy chips. And the meat from the Big Mac, hard. Yeah, right, I'm not surprised that the meat was edible, to be honest. Like, it's cooked and it's been airtight.
Is that the chocolate milkshake?
On the left there, yeah. The chocolate milkshake looking like dirt. Well, I mean, it looked
They look like dirt anyway.
Yeah. However, Matt had insisted that some of the food wasn't as awful as he expected. I really think it would be worth avoiding that mould.
I mean, that's not good. That's just eating that kind of mould.
He said the chips were horrendous. There was no moisture in them at all.
No.
Is that the worst bit, is it? The lack of moisture? There's Chris Moyles there. He's put the weight back on, hasn't he?
So mean.
The burger actually wasn't too bad. It was soggy underneath, and the lettuce tasted gone off, but the meat was just hard. The milkshake had gone kind of fizzy. It tasted weirdly like a fruit smoothie. Yeah, that's off milk. That's what that taste is.
What was that fizzy taste?
I've eaten some pretty weird things in my time and remember seeing something where someone had preserved a McDonald's meal for a year, so I decided to take it a step further and eat it. I've done weird food challenges since college, just messing about, showing off. So I
Showing up the underlying theme. We've just predicted it. It's the fucking Matrix, man.
Wow.
They're listening to us.
So I suppose that's where it all started. I've never been sick, though. Too tight. I paid for that fucking meal. I'm keeping it down. For some reason, my stomach just seems to handle it. I don't know if that's necessarily a good thing.
No, I mean, yeah, it's keeping all the... Yeah, it's...
And that's how you start coronavirus. The YouTuber attempted to hand out some of the remaining 14-month-old chips to McDonald's staff, predictably spurring some horrified looks. He said, "I've always been a bit of a try, and I knew this couple of stuff, and I've been looking at it, eating it, and resisting the leftover flies." I don't know what he said there. He didn't do anything, no. He just stared at them. I think he was in shock. Good stuff, man.
That's good. Very good.
London coronavirus patient was at conference with 250 people from across the UK. Good. Oh, come on, let's see Big Kimmy. Where is he?
Fucking gimme.
Hey, Fat Kimmy finds out about this. Oh boy, you're fucking in for it.
Cocksucker motherfucker.
Look at him. He looks so.
He looks badass, man.
Man, he seriously.
But
he
up
could be
close,
a rapper.
Yeah, it's a very sort of Gestapo jacket.
Yeah, man, that dictator fashion is on
Yeah.
fleek. Jesus. North Korea executes top official for leaving coronavirus quarantine to go to the baths. Yeah, I mean, you would have to assume
sackable offence, maybe.
I don't know. I mean,
Killable.
but surely you understand the consequence. If you're living in North Korea, one of the most brutal dictatorships in the world, or the utopia, depending on which way you look at it.
Yeah.
Depending on who's in the room. And you're in quarantine for coronavirus. What do you think is going to happen to you if you decide to leave to go to the baths? Go to the swimming baths.
Just slap on the wrist.
Just like Fat Kimmy's like, hey, you made me laugh.
This fucking guy.
I keep this guy around, he makes me fucking laugh. Chop his dick off. North Korea official shot dead for going to the public bath while he's meant to be in quarantine for coronavirus. It has been reported. The trade official was arrested and immediately executed after risking the spread of the disease. According to the South Korea media reports, sources said the official had been placed in isolation after travelling to China with the country's leader Kim Jong-un. Guessing they didn't put Kim in quarantine.
No. You got a bit of a cold there, mate. You might want to.
Some sniffles there. Shut up.
Hey, shut up, don't disrespect.
I invented the fucking cold.
Bring me some more bitches. Where's my fucking Gumar?
He is said to have ignored the dictator's threat to rule by military law against anyone who left quarantine without approval. You're not ruling by military law already?
Yeah, right.
Like, what the fuck?
That'd be like lucky scamps there.
North Korea has not yet confirmed any cases of the virus.
Because they've killed him all.
Yeah, right. Come on, they're getting it done. But
Yeah, you got to admire that that method of curing it.
Yeah. It's like matey in the Philippines, the guy over there. He's just like, yeah, if you've even heard the word drugs, we're killing you and your whole family. Okay, all right. Let's no more drugs then. And like drugs.
It's definitely stopped the drugs on the street. That's for sure.
Christ, yeah, it's ridiculous. He said to have ignored. North Korea has not yet confirmed any cases of the virus, but has taken drastic measures to stop it spreading over its 880-mile-long border with China. The Secretive Kingdom has imposed an unconditional quarantine on anyone who has recently been to the neighbouring country or has been in contact with Chinese people. I can't imagine there are that many people that are allowed to go in and out of it. So you've probably just some sort of diplomat if you are.
They let Michael Palin go and do a doco.
Did they? Yeah. There's that Michael Malice guy who he wrote a book about it. He pops in and out. I don't know how you.
Dennis Rodman.
Yeah.
It's like best friends with Kimmy J.
Yeah. God.
What do they talk about? I bet they dress up and they just they go and they just drag. They have their own little drag nights.
Yeah. Well, it was him.
They drag each other up and then.
I mean, does he still go? Because he was buddies with Kim Jong Il, right? Back in the day.
Was he? He's just friends with all of the leaders.
Is he just? Yeah. He's just whatever he gets passed around like a Woodstock doobie.
Yeah.
Maybe. But they're just shooting hoops.
Yeah,
shooting hoops and slinging dick, I guess. That's what Robin likes to do.
Yeah. They're just having fun.
Look, they're just trying to have a good time like everyone else. You know what I mean? They're people
too,
too, aren't they?
They're just mates. You know what I mean?
Yeah, just buddies. Just play a bit of Xbox, whatever. Look at some Instagram models together. Just do stuff that guys do.
Yeah, exactly. Questionable friend choice, but like
Fine,
like Jeffrey and Andrew. But
yeah, no, it's okay. Go out, butcher a few people, just.
Butcher
a few dissidents.
He might have trafficked some children and non-stop, but he's a bloody good bloke.
Look, he is. I tell you what,
he gets me.
He makes me laugh like nobody else. Has he made some mistakes in his time? Haven't we all?
Friends, that's what friends do. We forgive friends.
Friends forgive. That's what being honourable is all about.
Honourable.
Don't sweat the small stuff.
Or don't sweat.
Claims of officials being purged or executed are common in the totalitarian regime, but are hard to verify because of censorship laws imposed on state-controlled media. The UN and the World Health Organization have cast doubts on claims that no one has been infected with the virus, which has spread to at least 25 countries worldwide.
Imagine if it turned out that South Korea are the cunts and they're just spreading all these horrible rumours about them.
Do you think that's it turns out?
Yeah, it turns out.
Whoa, hidden in plain sight. Unbelievable. Leadsom and Esther McVeigh sacked in reshuffle. Wow, it's a great. So this is one of my favourite seasons of politics.
Yeah,
I would say. I mean, I don't know what's going to be the cliffhanger at the end of this season. Whew. Who knows? Long Bailey gets in and just immediately initiates communism.
Yeah.
Throws everyone in the gulag, apart from her and Corbs, and they just sort of effectively take up a sort of position as a new monarchy. It's fine. It's good. It's great. That's the true communism everyone was looking for. Finally, it's been tried. And it works. Should we play some music?
Yeah, we haven't played any tunes, have we?
No, it's fine. What did you...
Oh, was it Tarkin?
You wanted Headroom VIP.
Yes,
I know you did, and that's absolutely fine by me.
Thank you. And another one was Tarkin by Neon Light and...
Your mother?
Yes.
Wow. Yeah, no, that was a sick collab. That
Yeah.
Right?
When we woke in this world, it was chaos. Man and machine attacked each other with fire and metal. I led us here to Sanctuary, and here we waited for the war to end. Slowly, the world became silent. The only thing that remains now is the beast. When we woke in this world, it was chaos. Man and machine attacked each other with fire and metal.
As I often say, Sweet Johnny, if you don't have a half-time second drop, Don't even fucking dare call yourself an Eurofunk
Mate,
producer.
don't get up in the morning.
Don't even fucking dare! Yeah, man, Audio Headroom VIP. This audio guy, he's got a couple of tunes up his sleeve. I think he's going to be very popular this summer.
Yeah, he's gonna.
I think he's going to blow up this summer.
God, yeah.
Yep, he's a newcomer, real newcomer to the scene. But oh boy, he's learnt fast.
Yeah.
Bloody hell, he's really got
Apparently
his
he learnt-
chops together.
He learned how to produce by Skrillex.
Is that true?
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Just copying
He
Skrillex
went to production
records.
camp
Really?
with Noisia, and Spore gives the lectures on how to make bass.
So he went and lived in
production.
Noisia's vocal booth, just helping out with stuff for a couple of
He was
months.
just making cups of tea. They just learnt it.
Just picked it up, just peering over their shoulders. Just like, oh, what's that do?
Yeah.
How'd you make that noise?
Why don't you just
What's going on there? Yeah.
like all the dickheads when my wife's DJing? They lean over and go, "My babe, just a little bit trebly there." It's just like, fuck off, mate. I'm getting paid to do this.
Fuck off, pal.
Yeah. You mix house in your fucking bedroom. Just leave it alone.
That's Fee's DJing voice. She
Yeah.
goes full Downey Dyer.
Yeah.
Fuck off, mum.
Fuck off, mate. I'm playing ABBA for the Queens.
You don't want a piping hot gang of queens on your tail, do you?
Fucking tear you apart, son.
Pick your bones clean. They won't find any evidence of you. They'll grind your bones to make their bread. Wait, what? Life in I just had a really weird image there.
I hope you're not my wife.
Not of your wife, no. Of Audio and Skrillex, and just Skrillex behind Audio in a kind of sort of
The ghost.
the ghost scene. Patrick Swayze just over massive synth.
Yeah.
Something. Yeah, wow, it's incredible.
suppose-
Obviously, Skrilly's got his shirt off.
Sub-focused in the corner, just rubbing his... No, I mean, Diplo would be better with it.
Nick's just combing his mullet in the corner. It's fine. Chris comes in with a cup of tea.
Chris just looking through a glass sink. It's like,
steaming up.
Can I come in?
Fuck off!
we're buddies again now. It's good.
Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah.
Okay,
He
yeah.
wanted some free hats.
Ah!
I love that guy.
God bless him. God bless MCID. A British blogger rescued from coronavirus hit Wuhan has revealed what life is like inside a quarantined centre. A startling video diary.
Question here.
Shoot.
He's in the quarantine centre. Is this because he's tested or he might have it? Because if he's tested for it, don't wear the mask.
Yeah, right.
You're quarantined. It's fine.
He's from what I've gathered, I think he
Sorry, I asked you all these
has
questions.
been
You haven't
tested.
even gone through the article yet.
Yeah, I could just guess if you want. I say he's waiting to find out.
Yeah, cool.
The video reveals patients are forbidden from mingling with each other. But this is obviously a different one because I saw something where they're all having a fucking jolly. They're all going around each other's flats for dinner, you know, in some little sort of complex thing. They're all shagging.
Texting for the bag.
You know, a few of them are up the duff. Yeah, called the Albanians. It's fine. They're delivering it by drone. It's no problem. It's no bother. Love finds a way.
Yeah.
Bag finds a way. The video.
It's outrageous. You think I'm going to go spend 2 weeks in here without any bag? My cement, petrol covered cement. Fuck off.
They found that at the time it was the only the bag was the only thing protecting them from the dreaded coronavirus. So
That has been floating around there.
sales in Albanian bag have gone through the roof. It's now priced at over £40 for half a gram. The video reveals patients are forbidden from mingling with each other and must wear face masks to answer their doors. microwave their own meals, and clean their rooms with wipes. Bit much. I mean, it's not your fault that you fucking quarantined. It's kind of they're really putting him to work though, aren't they?
Yeah. It's not it's not a free ride.
It sounds like a labour camp. Patients have been given magazines, board games to play on their own.
Access to
presumably.
Netflix.
Netflix, fine. In a bid to pass the time while they anxiously wait for their test results to come back. Cameron, that's an interesting way of spelling Cameron. Cameron with a Y. Cameron Turner's video blog offers the first insight into Kent Hill Park in Milton Keynes, where 118 Brits are being holed up while they're tested for the deadly virus. Cameron, who has dual British and South African citizenship. Come on! The feathery one abides.
Yep. The cunt spelling of a name is going to only belong to
What a surprise. I was just thinking, like, who else? Like, well, our friend Martin, he's South African, spells it with a Y.
Exactly. Oh, dear.
Has dual British and South African citizenship while studying music with the Wuhan clan. When the coronavirus hit the city. Come on, that's obviously not my work, is it?
Oh, it's so obvious, but...
Yeah. The 27-year-old music student... I should send him some Rankin audio samples, keep him busy. The 27-year-old music student was bundled into a bus and taken to the centre on Sunday, February 9th, after flying into RAF Bryce Norton from Wuhan. In a desperate bid to fight the isolation and cabin fever, he's made a video diary revealing life in quarantine.
Quarantine's very different in England, isn't it, than to China?
It's fucking boring, mate. It's fuck all to do. Taking a tour of his room, he said, each patient in quarantine at the hotel's been allocated 2 rooms.
They call us fucking prawns.
We've been marginalised. One of the rooms is for sleeping, relaxing, making tea and coffee and watching the telly. We've been provided with kitchen towels and cleaning surface wipes. So we have to clean our rooms and disinfect everything. We've also been supplied with rubbish bags, which we can fill up and leave outside the door once they're full.
So he's just wearing the mask because all these photos would just look like he's at a shit hotel.
Yeah, right. Yeah. He looks like he's about to perform like a backstreet abortion or something in Eastern Europe.
Knitting needle job. That's what my old man calls them.
Oh, God.
Or called them when he did them.
That's so awful.
That's horrific, I'm sorry.
Yeah, he's cancelled. Your old man is cancelled.
He's uncancelable.
He's uncancelable, look. Taking a tour of his room, he says, each patient in quarantine at the hotel has been allocated 2... Oh, we've done that. We've also been supplied with a box of around 100 medical face masks. We've been informed to only wear them for 20-minute periods before taking them off. Patients are also given fresh clothes and a second kitchen room, which contains a fridge and a microwave. Filming the makeshift kitchen, Cameron says, we cook our food in this room. Bring the food on the tray, leave it outside our rooms. Or they bring it into a second room to heat it up. Patients are being fed a choice of meals, including coconut and lentil curry, vegetable risotto, chicken casserole and dumplings. Right. I mean, there's a picture of some of the food there.
I don't think
it's not the highest quality nutrition I've ever seen.
No, but I've seen worse at hotels.
Yeah, I've seen worse in hospitals.
Yeah,
really.
yeah.
Funny that, the place where you really require the best quality nutrition is by far the worst food on the planet.
Isn't it?
Very strange. Describing the battle with cabin fever, he said, it's been tough times. The cabin fever symptoms can become quite rough during the day. We can still make use of our laptops and phones. Well, do some fucking work then, mate. You've got a laptop and your phone. You're supposed to be a music student. Make some fucking bangers.
Yeah.
Come on. When's the Cabin Fever EP coming out?
Suicide Dub needs some releases.
Fucking right, it does. I wake up, eat my breakfast, and then I'll lie in bed and reply to all my unread messages from my friends and family. I also have a TV.
Must be a lot of sticky socks in there.
Well, yeah, right. I watch sports, maybe a bit of comedy as well. I just make the situation a little bit easier. I've managed to get some really good quality sleep while I've been here. Okay. With the healthy food that we've been given, that's helped us feel a lot better. It doesn't look very healthy.
No.
As well as cool drinks. We've also been given snacks. Our fridges are regularly stocked up, which is great.
You just got. It looks like you got a yogurt and some cans of fizzy pop, a
Yeah.
pear, an apple, and some Special K.
Yeah, and various condiments. They spent all the time laying it out like an influencer,
Yeah, right.
laying out, doing an unboxing.
I love the fact he's at quarantine. Look at that filthy skirting board.
Yeah, what? You just soil all your food by putting it on the floor.
Yeah, right.
Doesn't make any sense.
Little tubs of jam, nothing to put it on though.
No, it was just scooping it out with a finger. Oh, come on. We've had no contact with other patients for obvious reasons, and we're all waiting to hear the results of the swab tests. The waiting is the hardest thing to do.
Corona orgies, no.
I've written a song. The waiting is the hardest thing to do. Cabin fever. Oh, my sock is completely rock hard. Tissues everywhere. What is snot and what is jism? I hope I don't have kung flu. Well, it's out on Friday, and it's all the money is going to a donkey charity. God bless him. What was the other record that you wanted?
Oh,
It was Neon Light and Your Mum, wasn't it?
Yeah, talking.
Talking, happy dog.
There's someone else.
What's it called, mate?
It's called talking.
Talking. Oh, yeah, just talking about this. I said good night, isn't
Yeah.
it?
Did you know? Yeah, no one knew my mum was Pythias.
Yeah, it's true. No one knew she was Dutch all along.
No.
She was a lovely young Dutch boy with a ponytail. I think he has a ponytail. I don't know. Fucking most Neurofunk producers have ponytails these days.
Well, they should.
Ooh, fucking right. Someone's got to.
Ominous.
Moody. Jenna Hitchmuff's in the chat. Woi oi. Terry Watkins has just arrived. Hey Terry, take a seat. Please put your protective face mask on. Neon Light and your mother collaborating on this Neurofunk anthem. Yeah, boy! Baby boy! Stick a fork in it.
I'm done.
Yeah. No, that's fine, and that's fine. That record, isn't it?
It is.
No issues with that. No red pen on that one. That's fine. Science
Ticks all the
delivered.
boxes.
Guys, it's fucking Friday, yeah. So 10 o'clock, foregone Friday. I lie. 10 o'clock, pre-recorded with Mr. Merck. He has a mix by someone who's not him, and that's okay, because sure, we're an equal opportunities employer. Abstract detail. That's what it says on the file. Don't know whether or not that's in reference to anything, or maybe it is, maybe it isn't. I guess we'll find out, won't we? Then at 11, Foghorn Friday with confirmed no Foghorn. It's going to be a UK Garage special, which is nice, by popular hip UK Garage DJ UKD. So that'd be a bit fun. Then Smorgasbord after that. While we're on the subject of times, next week the people have spoken.
They have.
There was a referendum on Instagram. People fought tooth and nail for it. There was a lot of lies going around. A lot of lies, a lot of fake news. Fake news media, a lot of lies. A lot of promises, a lot of, stuff taken out of context. But nevertheless, the people have spoken. And next week, Coffee and Memes will be back to 10 a.m. Fuck this 8 a.m. shit. People have had enough of it. Fucking live listens are in the bin. You know. So back to 10 a.m. So Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, 10 a.m. What are you going to do about it?
That's how much I love you. I'm going to change my days off.
Oh!
So I can be here. But
That's the
not
spirit.
next week, week after.
What are you going to do? Wednesdays?
Yeah, if I saw...
Well,
yeah.
You pick your day, mate. Whatever you like.
Sweet.
Whatever
Thursdays it is then. No, we'll be
whatever
here.
you like, mate. Fine, don't care. So that means we're going to have to move Mr. Merck's pre-recorded show to a different point in the week. You can hold a referendum about that if you want. 8 a.m. just seemed to be very triggering for a lot of people. It just couldn't.
I enjoyed it, but
fine,
being able to do things before work,
I don't like getting up in the dark, but what are you gonna do, mate? There's worse things going on in the world. Someone right now is probably about to be executed by Kim Jong Un. So maybe getting up at 6:30 to do a radio show is not the end of the world.
No.
No, I mean.
No.
No, I mean. No, I mean. Anyway, 5 minutes of the show left. What would you like to do with that time, Sweet Johnny? It's all yours. That is your time.
This is my time. Let's see if we can find something and discuss it and put the worlds to right.
Put the worlds to right. Oh, yes, of course. This is a good one.
Yes, the chicken.
Yeah. How do we miss this? Conspiracy theories start after someone taped a whole chicken onto Aussie train machine.
I love how do conspiracy theories start?
I don't know, but the first sentence of this is just hilarious. It's just hilarious. Check out this strange circumstance.
At least the chicken's cooked.
At a train station in New South Wales, Australia, where someone has craftily taped a whole chicken onto the tap-on, tap-off machine. But, Sweet Johnny, is it art?
It is
That's what
art.
I want to know. I like it.
Looks like a good bit of chicken.
A rotisserie chicken onto the tap-off machine. Not much is known about the picture, about where the picture was taken, whether the chicken was still warm, how it tasted, or what the intention of this artist was. Maybe it's that guy that buried the Big Mac, and he's just now.
I'm going to eat a whole chicken off a tap-off machine in Australia.
Leave it there for a week. Everyone will tap via the chicken, and then I'll gobble it down.
All the germs from their cards.
Yeah. That lack of information hasn't stopped people on Reddit coming up with all sorts of theories about what it could be. Many have been debating whether or not it was a spur-of-the-moment type job, or it was carefully constructed in someone's mind for a long time. One person wrote, I think he planned this for 10 years in his basement, just to honour the dead of his parents. What? Who were murdered. Death, maybe? The death of his parents who were murdered.
The dead of his parents.
But the murderer was never found. But there was only one clue. It smelled like chicken. Okay.
I like that one.
Another hit back saying, you're assuming that someone caught up with this idea and planned it. Someone came up with this idea and planned it. Source, a chicken, waited for the right time. Most likely someone had a chicken, saw the thing and thought, why not? I like people who really, like, just have no sense of humour,
No, they're just
clearly.
Like, well, he obviously just, he saw it, stuck it to it, and that's that.
Obviously just someone just doing it for a laugh. They just taped it on there and thought, whatever. Like, okay, all right. That's just, you're not invited to the party anymore,
it's just-
buddy. Come on.
Just happened to have the tape on him at the time. Bullshit.
A third added, who TF is at their local train station and just happened to have a whole rotisserie chicken and packaging tape. This was deliberate and pre-planned. And I weep for the for the perp. I weep for the perp if it was truly spontaneous. The perp, the perpetrator. I weep for the perp if it was truly spontaneous.
You're not allowed to use the word perp unless you're a police officer.
Right, yeah.
It sounds weird.
One viewer got really specific about their analysis of the situation, writing, "This was no amateur. They knew to tie it neck hole to arsehole because breast to breast would rely on the tensile strength of either of the wings or legs, neither of which would be enough to support a bird of that thickness." Using
true.
2 C's in thick there as well. I like that. No words. Oh, and then there's this. Also, someone has taped a fish. This is great. Some are even suggesting it could be the administrator of the parody Facebook group for politician Troy Buswell.
It's Big Batman.
Hey, Commonwealth Bank, how are you serving your fucking ATMs in Bunbury so punters like me have to tape fish to them so you'll have no choice but to come and fix them? Oh, is that the deal, is it?
That's good. That's clever.
How about you service your ATMs so I don't have to tape fish to them? I have more fish and tape and willpower than your entire organisation. There's some wild spelling and grammar going on in this. Fix them now!
It's
That's
Will
really
Power's going around doing it.
That wouldn't surprise me. Yeah.
They ripped down his posters.
They took down one poster too many. I taped fish to all of them. And one person wrote, imagine being born in a farm and live just to be served up for some cunt's dinner, but you end up cooked and strapped to a pole at the amusement of an upright walking monkey.
Of course.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Here we fucking go.
An upright walking monkey.
Wild. Yeah. That's probably racist, isn't it? Look, guys, it's the end of the show. I should also claim that thank you, Cockney Jesus, there is now an update of both the iPhone app and the Android app that are fucking superb. That are really quite something. So please update your apps. The new apps have a shout box, so you can send messages in to the station that currently only I will see. What I will say though, they are a very, very good opportunity to send anonymous threats and insults
and dick pics.
Sadly, you can't send pictures.
What?
Well, I guess you could send a link to a picture.
Decent.
It's only text, so that's not bad, is it?
Yeah, Dropbox link to all my dick pics.
Yeah. So
not
that's
that
fine.
I'm going to do it. I'm just.
So yeah, as I say, that it is an entirely anonymous service. So
You're fucking asking for trouble.
but you can also send tips now. You can send cash. You can send cash as well. So like the super chat on YouTube that currently only Bildo uses, you can send cash to the show. You can also support the station now with a subscription in the app for $4.99 a month using Apple Pay or Google Pay or whatever. It's just a couple of clicks away from helping us keep this crazy fucking train on the track, man. God knows mouths need to be fed, noses need to be fed.
Yeah. Yes.
Come on. You know, if we're going to beat coronavirus, we need to start really getting on the gear.
Yeah. Beak.
That's what I'm saying. Beak. It's time.
It's beak. Hashtag beak.
Yeah. Sweet Johnny, thank you for availing yourself to us.
Thank
you for
having-
revealing yourself. This morning.
That's what that's I wanted to know if I could send pics.
Very decent of you. Guys, at 10 o'clock, pre-recorded with Mr. Mark. At 11 o'clock, Fog on Friday with D. At midday, Smorgasbord Sessions, Creature and JNB.
What a lineup.
What a fucking lineup. Have a good weekend. Keep your hands to yourself. And just, try and be a decent lobster. I love you, Sweet Johnny.
I love you. I love your balls.
See you. I guess I'll see you in the future.
Love you, baby.
Goodbye.